Hello, this is Chloe, here at Inner Whispers. Today I'll be doing a video review of the Ferret Tarot created by Elaine Myrtle. As you can see, it comes with a little white book which offers us very short descriptions of each card, but these are amusing and useful. For example, the Knight of Cups, it says, Romeo, young lover, uncommitted proposal, dream appeal. The Page, no time for TV, I'm busy experiencing things. The deck also comes with an additional card which gives some suggested spreads, including the Weasel Dance, the Ferret Stomp, and the 3-card Duke. I'm not quite sure what a duke is, but I think it's one of those things which ferrets are into, like socks. Having had no real-life experience of ferrets, I can't say whether or not this is true, but the cards certainly show an enthusiasm for socks, a willingness to take risks for them, and an ultimate prizing of them. This is a beautiful little self-published deck in black and white. It comes just on plain cardstock. I laminated these myself and cut the corners, so they're a little bit slippy and shiny, but I didn't want to risk them getting damaged. The cards are created with pen and ink, and so they're quite simple, yet as far as I'm concerned they have a whole heap of charm to them and are really amusing. For the most part, they can be read quite simply following a Rider-Waite set of meanings. And as I say, there's a great deal of charm to them. There are a few cards which I don't necessarily quite understand or agree with. For example, the 7 of Wands says, "You did it," which is a sentiment which I would associate more with the 6 of Wands, which does also show a feeling of success. At first glance, I was a little confused by the Knight of Pentacles, holding a hand to his heart, but then I realised that this is him expressing his loyalty, pledging an oath, and we see that the Knight of Cups is actually far more lovelorn. I couldn't quite interpret the Sun card Ferret as being joyful, and I wonder about a couple of the other majors as well, not really representing quite what I would expect. And the 4 of Wands, I guess says celebration, but it could be quite a few other things. Nevertheless, overall, I think that these cards manage in very simple lines to express a great deal. They are really beautifully done and very funny. I love these little creatures with their expressions, both quite human and more animal. And I think that this deck is very easy to read intuitively too. I adore these ferrets cracking up at the idea of being moderate. I thoroughly agree with them there. And doesn't this just say, oh my, I'm a bit scared, I'm having nightmares. There's such a soft, charming energy to these cards, with a whole heap of humour. A lovely expression of memories of childhood or of the past. This deck is now in its 3rd printing, and Elaine says she has been looking into having them done on more professional stock, but so far hasn't found any good options for that. I wish her luck with it, especially as she's now got a cat tarot almost ready to go, which I certainly look forward to on the basis of this charming deck. I think that these images really speak for themselves. and offer so much in such a simple form. They're very expressive and really capture the energy of the tarot. As I say, I can't speak for how well they capture the sense of what it's like to be a ferret, but with so much charm and humour, I really can't fault them. This is a beautiful and affordable deck, and one that I would highly recommend for anyone. I imagine it would be quite good for children as well, though I don't know whether they would get quite all the jokes. But it really is a fabulous deck. I hope you've enjoyed seeing these images, exploring a little bit of the sense of humour of the ferrets. I hope you found this review useful and that you'll come back again soon. In the meantime, please listen to your own inner whispers.